Good morning. I mean, it's like 5 a.m. It's too early to be awake. I've been up since 4. I have no idea why. And I really struggled to go back to sleep, and it was torturous just lying in bed waiting for sleep to come. So I was like, let me just get up. And I was just noticing right now in this light that my skin looks really great. I got a facial yesterday. I think, what is it called? A hydrofacial or something. And yeah, it looks good. I mean, obviously I got the bags under my eyes because it's 4 a.m., but what can you do about that? Anyway, I also went on a little bit of like not a shopping spree because I never really buy a lot of things, but I don't know. I went into 2 different stores and I just saw too many Hello Kitty things, and I really do have a problem. So I ended up buying a bunch of that, and then also just like more like girly things, I guess. Which is funny because like I often shop for like stuff that I would wear to make content, and it's like not really stuff I wear in real life. As in like on my day-to-day, I love dressing like a little boy, you know? Like I don't wanna. So it's always interesting, and it like just got me thinking because also on Saturday there was Women's Day, and I guess I don't know if it was like International Women's Day or if it's just like a thing in just some countries, but either way, it was International Women's Day, and I was like, I'm glad, that all the people that feel like women get to celebrate that. But it also makes me think, like, what does it actually mean to be a woman? Or what does it mean to even be a man? What do those things mean? And I know, like, categorically, like, biologically, those things mean something to some people, but, I don't wake up in the morning despite being a biological woman and I'm like, yeah, wow, I'm a woman. I love this. Or I don't even wake up in the morning and say like, wow, yeah, I feel like a man. Or like I don't wake up in the morning feeling like in between or something. I just wake up, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, I'm I'm me, I guess. I always describe to people like my gender identity being like a blob, like a sentient blob. And truly, I see most humans as that because, I mean, everything we do is performative, right? I mean, to be a man and to be a woman is a performance. And I don't really know why I got into all of that while trying to think, while I wanted to show you things that I got. But my point was that, like, buying all this stuff and like getting things like a facial done, I do feel like I'm performing femininity even though I don't really feel like a woman. I just feel like me. And sometimes it feels disingenuous because, people view you in a certain way. And, I know I can't control people's perceptions in any meaningful way. And once I put something out there, like I lose control of meaning. And I know, when I make content that looks a certain way and when I dress a certain way, I am obviously capitalizing on these facts. But it is a little bit jarring and a bit dissociating to think about, like, wow, everybody or a lot of people think of me in this way, but that's really not what I am or feel like at all, ever. And it's also really strange because, like, even, before I started doing any kind of work where my face or like my body was a large part of it, people used to tell me like, wow, you are so feminine, like your curves are so feminine, you're blah, 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 and I would always like say, thank you, whatever, but I don't know if it's a compliment or not because I don't like that. And it always made me feel deeply uncomfortable because I don't want to be perceived like that. I just want to be me, especially, and I've noticed this a lot, like since I've lost weight compared to like when I was heavier. I do feel a bit more euphoric in myself because I feel like people, I mean, people don't sexualize me less, but yes, there is a certain element of this is something a certain kind of person cannot sexualize, and I take some joy in that, because I feel more like me, which is nothing. And I understand like defining things and labels and, you know, identities are important for a lot of people, and I respect those. But for me, it's always just been like, all of this is just fake. Like, we're all just like blobs of flesh wandering around, wondering what the hell to do. And, you know, we like to perform in certain ways, and, you know, what's the big deal? It's fine. But for me, it's jarring because I have to perform like in a way online. And like, I mean, I could choose to not do that, but let's be realistic. Like that doesn't work, right? I mean, it could work maybe, but yeah, it's just not real. Anyway, so let me show you the things I bought that made me spiral and think about all these things. As I said, I saw a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, so that's gonna be featured a lot. Maybe not as much as I thought though, now that I look at it. Okay, first up is this. It's so cute. Look at it. I love it. Also, it's like kind of springtime now, a little bit like fake spring. And I feel like this is adorable. Like, it's so, I don't know. I can like see myself packing a little water bottle and like an apple or I don't know, some stuff. It's so cute. Also smells weird, but I kind of like it. Like, oh my god, that smell reminds me of something, but I can't even describe to you what. Like, it took me back to a moment in my childhood. But look how cute it is. I love this part. This is so cute. I love it. Anyway, this is, I think, maybe one of my favorite ones. Also, you know what? I saw this other purse. It was like a white purse, like a little like handbag that you can wear here. Also Hello Kitty, obviously. And now I regret not buying it, and I keep thinking about it, and I feel like I'm gonna go back and buy it. So, because I don't really buy like a lot of new things often. Like, usually I just thrift stuff. Just because I find thrifting fun, like going through piles and piles of clothes and trying to find something that fits, and like trying to like see the value in something that somebody had to let go of. But sometimes I buy cute things, but also because I'm cheap as hell, I only buy shit when it's on sale, because I'm not paying full price for things. Like I'm just not, especially not if it's like, I mean, fast fashion or like a big corporation or whatever. I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying full price for that stuff, because I know you overcharge it. So I just buy things when they're like at their lowest. I got a Hello Kitty lunchbox. I mean, it's actually like multiple storage boxes. Actually, they're like so small. Like, look at my face and look at this box. It's really not that big. I don't even know what the hell I would put in this. But it has another box. It's like a Russian doll of Hello Kitty, of Hello Kitty boxes. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, look. This one is so cute. I truly have no idea what will fit in this tiny ass box, but oh, I wonder if there's like a fourth one in there. Oh, no, that was it. It's just 3, but they're so adorable. And sometimes I watch those TikTok videos where it's like, watch me make lunch for my toddler, or no, not my toddler, for my kids for school, or like watch me make lunch for my husband, blah blah blah. And it's always like really cute stuff that's like cut up and like put in boxes. But I know that's not me. I like to imagine that could be me, but it's not. But you know, I figure if I get things that encourage me to do that, ooh, maybe one day I will be that person. And eat little tiny cut up fruit. These are super random, but I got these clips, and I have a look in mind that I want to do. Obviously not with my hair like this, because it looks like a mess. I have to wash it today. But yeah, I bought a few of these, and I wanted to do like long braids. I mean, it's based off like an artist I follow. I think her name is Sailor. She always does these like really long braids, and there's always bows all over them. She's so cool. And it's like, see, that's interesting. Like, her performance of femininity is super interesting to me, because I obviously know what she is really like in real life, because she's a celebrity and I don't know her. But her performance of femininity is so soft and like traditionally feminine, but how she expresses herself in her music, and like, I guess it's somewhere between like R&B and rap, and how she expresses herself through that music. It's like there's I hate using these words because I think they're so reductive, but there is like a little bit of like a masculine energy to it, or like what people would typically describe as a masculine energy. It's like an interesting blend of like the things you say versus how you look. I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it did. Also, bear in mind it's very early. Okay, this is not Hello Kitty related, and it's something thrifted. It's just a, oh, can you see? I don't have my glasses on, so I have no idea. But it's cute, I think. I haven't even tried it on yet. I have a feeling like this area will be lacking, to be honest. But we'll see. That's also been another thing I've really kind of enjoyed, I have to say, about about having lost weight, which is, my chest being smaller. It's kind of, it feels good. It feels less like I feels less like when I walk outside, people just see me as like tits and ass. And I mean, I'm sure they still do to some extent, but yeah, just like feeling like that in my body, where I'm like, I can wear things and not feel as sexual, which is so messed up, really, because like curvier women and like curvier bodies should not automatically be sexualized, because that's not like being bigger or being curvier doesn't automatically mean that you're asking for sex, or that you are inherently a sexual creature, or blah blah blah, all these things that people project onto them. But unfortunately, that is how a lot of it is perceived by society. Wanted to hop in post video and just add a note that when I'm talking about curvier bodies being perceived as automatically sexual and being sexualized, a really good book to read on that is by Sabrina Strings. It's called Fearing, or The Origins of Fat Phobia, Fearing the Black Body. And she kind of highlights, she basically does a sociological and historical analysis of how thinness became seen as more desirable, and essentially it's an idea that resurfaced in the Renaissance, where thinness got associated with being obedient and having self-control, and it was also around the same time as when racial categories were introduced. I can't remember the guy who made them up, but or like who coined those terms of like what white and black and brown. Well, I don't think he did brown, he just did white and black. But and after that, those two following each other, kind of he just explores in like cultural history of how it cements this idea of bigger bodies and fat bodies being sexualized or fetishized or not seen as fully human. It's a great book. I really like that book. It's a really good starter book. And I mean, I'm just trying to think of an example people might know, which is like Sarah Bartman, who is also called Hottentot Venus, was paraded around in like human zoos. That's a really classic example of what I'm talking about, where these racial categories emerged and these ideas of thinness being more rich and elegant and blah, blah, blah also emerged, and they resulted in stuff like that, like where black and brown bodies were fetishized and sexualized and put on display for people to consume. And in a lot of ways, that kind of stuff still exists. And I could like go into it in a whole different video, and I kind of want to now. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and add this note before continuing. So And yeah, be like, especially being smaller around here has really been quite freeing for me, like mentally, because I just feel like, wow, I can just be myself a little bit. Anyway, let me see, what else did I have? Okay, I don't, can I show? I think I could show this on, well, I'm not gonna wear it, so it's as in like right now, but they're so cute. Look, it's adorable. There's 3 of them. I'm just gonna show them real quick so I don't get flagged. I don't know what gets flagged on YouTube, but they're so cute. I definitely went a little overboard, like I said, too much. Oh yeah, and these other ones too, but the only size they had left was a large. And like, it's large, but I'm gonna try and like sew it in. I'm gonna try and like take it in here and like make it smaller so it fits, because I was desperate to get these. Like, they're so cute. I feel like I'm getting very emotional, but it's fine. I'm just tired. What else did I get? I feel like I got something else. Oh, I mean, this isn't Hello Kitty related, but it was a cute top. It's a cute orange corsetti top. Corsetti workout top, which is strange. I've never seen a corset themed workout top. So it'll be interesting to try this out, you know? So we'll try that out at some point. When there's more daylight. Oh, I got this. I really like this. I'm looking forward to trying this out too. It's like a, oh, you can't really see. It actually looks so boring. But it's like a short, like, yoga gym set. I don't know what to call these things, but you know what I mean. I think it's gonna look cute. I wish it was like in a brighter color, but black it is. Oh, last Hello Kitty thing. I forgot. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, here it is. So cute. It's cherry scented lip oils. And I wanted to open it so bad yesterday, but I thought I would wait. And I'm gonna do it now. Also, you know, talking about like performing femininity, like obviously I feel quite silly when I buy stuff like this, which is obviously for children, or I don't know if it's obviously for children, to be honest, but I don't know, part of me, I think there's like a part of me as a child that just never got to experience a lot of these things. And so now that I'm a grown-up with grown-up money, sometimes I feel honestly like I am still a teenager in my body, or like honestly just like a child. Like I look at myself sometimes, I'm like, whoa, I am in a grown-up human body, but I feel like I'm still 10 years old. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. Okay, how the hell do you open these things? And so I indulge my inner child, I guess, whenever I can, because I guess it doesn't take much. And that just makes me spiral a bit, wondering who I would have been if my inner child, or my outer child, had been indulged a little bit more. Not that it was anybody's fault, but yeah, it's things I think about. And okay, I think I finally got it. I hope they actually taste like cherry though, because I hate when they say they taste. They're so cute. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh my god, they really made it difficult. Like, this is why I think it's not for children, because how the hell would a child be satisfied trying to open this up? Or maybe that's part of the toy, like, oh, that, you know, wait, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it. There's like this weird tape inside that's like really strong. Okay. Ooh, this is a red one. Oh, they're different colors. So that's like the red one that I took out. And there's like a pinker one. And I guess that's a clear one. So I'm going to put a red one on. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it smells very cherry. I feel like you won't be able to see the color at all, but that's what lip oils are like. You can't really see the color unless it's like, I mean, there's like this Dior lip oil, but that's like $50. I'm not paying $50 for a tiny bottle of oil. That's insane behavior. Oh my god, it smells so much like cherry. It's like almost, I kind of regret wishing that it tasted and smelled like cherry because it's a bit nauseating. It's like the fake cherry. So yes, those are things that I bought, and that made me spiral into thinking about what being a human is about, because it's complicated, right? Okay, well, I guess I should either try and go back to sleep or get up. Maybe it's like 6 now, I think. But thanks for listening to my rant. I'm looking forward to making another one of the reading your anonymous messages, because some of the controversial opinions were really controversial. But it like went from normal to like really not normal, which is kind of what I asked for, so I don't know why I'm complaining, but yeah, it's gonna be good. I might have to do like 2 or 3 parts, to be honest, but yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.